Hello, folks. Welcome to Making Time for Qualitative Data Assessment. This is our sixth installment of the Save the Data series. And so far, we also performed this live at RLC. So this is the second time this has been done. So if you missed us at RLC, catch our webinar. Let's give you a little background for those who haven't seen any of the other Save the Data webinars. Kathy and I started this series in December 2017 to promote data use, collection, and experimentation in Michigan libraries. We schedule our webinars on the Fridays at 11 a.m., typically on the second Friday of the month, and we try to keep these presentations as casual as possible and give a broad view of the topics we discuss. These will run about 45 minutes, and the presentation you're about to see will be, well, I'm sorry, I already said that. So this is our schedule for the Save the Data series.
You are currently at number 6, but we have a bunch of upcoming webinars that we recommend you check in courseware, go to the Library of Michigan website, any of those fun things, and you'll be able to register for, I believe the PLS data one should be going up soon, so that one should be there, but usually we have next month's available to register while we're here. And while we have your wonderful attention, please do us a favor and complete the survey, because LSTA funding is just absolutely wonderful and fantastic. And one of the caveats to it is we need to have feedback. So whether you hate us, love us, anything, just if you could complete the survey for us, it'll be great. It doesn't matter when you're watching this. You could be watching this months down the line. As long as you're still within, 2018, 2019, please complete it. It would be very helpful for us. Thank you. Okay, so beforehand, Joe and I'm just going to mention this was a presentation we recently gave at the Small and Rural Libraries Conference, and when we were discussing that, we decided that I would do all of the presentations with monsters on the slide. So this means it's one of my slides. So what we're going to be covering today in Making Time for Qualitative Data Assessment is the common time eaters. What are the monsters that prevent you from getting qualitative assessment into your daily work, things like that. A game plan and strategies for how you can tackle it on your own using minimal time, because a lot of us don't have a lot of time. Some time-saving tools, tips, things like that that can make everything go quicker, and what are different ways that you can analyze the data that are, once again, time sensitive. So the first time eater that I'm going to go over today is improper scope. So this is probably one of the biggest deals that people tackle, is they don't set out with what they want to cover at the very onset. Instead, they kind of, you try to figure out where to go to lunch. The next thing you know, you're trying to figure out how to, solve world peace over the same lunch period. It's not something that's really reasonable or that you can do. So maybe you need to figure out what is a good program that would get 5% more people into story time. What's a good thing that you can do, rather than how do we completely rejuvenate the entire youth services section of our library. You got to pick a scope and you got to stick to it, because this will allow you to get more targeted in what you're looking for and get you better answers and better data in the whole long run. The next time eater, related very heavily to improper scope, is too much unnecessary data. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a quick little activity here. I'm going to put a bunch of data on the screen, and I'm going to leave it on the screen for the amount of time that most librarians typically have in their working day for qualitative analysis. And I want you, the viewer, to find the one piece of datum that is different than the rest. Are you ready? Here we go. Did you see it? Did you get it? I hope you got it. Did you get it, Joe? He's seen this before, so I guess it doesn't really count for him. But I'm going to do something now. Let's pretend that we're only going to collect the orange data. Did you find it that time? It's much easier to sit through and figure out what you need to see, because there's a lot of similar data you can capture. Here, they're all flying monsters, but only one of them is what I like to think of as the pig snout flying monster. So it's just easier when you only have to look at the orange pieces. You only have to look at what will actually relate back to that, the little bug scope that you have. You don't have to worry about all the other stuff, and that saves you so much time, because A, you don't have to pick it out of the data, and B, you don't have all this other, information jockeying for your attention. It's a great way to really just size everything down. Time eater number 3 is using the wrong tools. A lot of times you can go to conferences or go on webinars like ours, and they show you all these wonderfully fancy analysis tools or different charts or different things you can do, and they're great if you know how to use them properly. And if you only have 15 minutes to analyze something, you don't want to spend, all those 15 minutes trying to figure out how to import your data into the thing. If you're best with Word and Excel, stick with it. It's the best way for you to get through your work. Once you get a little savvier and get more used to what you're doing, you may find you have extra time to learn the next tool set up, or you might have time, to take a class, do things like that, and then those tools will be the best for you. But if you're not, if you're not feeling comfortable using them, it's not something that you can quickly breeze through over a lunch break or whatever you're doing. So this all relates back to what am I doing? And Jojo Hamlin will be able to take us away with that one.
So we know that this is a time-intensive process and it takes a lot of effort, and time is a premium for a lot of folks in the library world. So before you start collecting, make a plan. Know exactly what you want to achieve. Sort of like a hypothesis. What is your hypothesis? Make it brief, define success within it, and return back to that statement as you start collecting your data in whatever format you use, just to make sure you're staying in scope and you're not collecting that unnecessary data.
And I think a good, no more than a sentence. Essentially, it's an elevator pitch. Something you can say by the time your elevator goes from one floor to another and explain to someone. That's essentially what you want to get across and what you want to plan for.
Right. And of course, see what's already out there. What data's already been collected around the question you're trying to answer. You never know. Folks in your community might have already done something. You might have a data set out there that you could use that's been collected at the state level, the federal level, the community level. Determine what you have to give to answer the question. What are your resources in terms of time, staffing, technology, and determine how much time you're going to spend on the project and then stick to that budget. And like Kathy said before, use methods that are comfortable to you. You're already asking probably a series of complex questions. There's no sense in trying to learn a new tool at the same time you're trying to collect new information.
And I'm going to also say one of the probably biggest things for has it been done before, besides data sets and, really spreadsheet heavy things, are you can, just ask around, see if what strategies and tips work for them. And that way you already have a starting point, or maybe they did similar testing at their libraries that you can build off of and go from there. So, you don't have to put the time in to do the assessment if you find something that works. But you can always go back and double check to see how well it works.
Okay, so after you've made your plan, you've found what else was already out there, you have to choose the tools you're going to use to create your own. So obviously surveys is at the top of our list because everybody loves surveys. Everybody uses them. They're fire and forget most of the time. It's just a really, really comfortable tool. But there are some other options. There's the micro interview, which Kathy, do you want to talk about micro interviews? Actually, you were really...
Oh yeah, for sure. So micro interviews, this is my favorite thing. When you're reading up on qualitative assessment and they're like, you need to go through all of these interview protocols, which involve, throwing a recorder in the other person's face so you have a nice, artifact is typically the word they use of the interview, and it's like budget an hour and a half to 2 hours and then budget 6 times that for transcribing it, and then you have all this information. But that's just not something that someone who's a library staff member who is doing all of this and under their other duties as assigned has time for. So it's just essentially micro interviews is make conversation, talk to your patrons, to other staff, depending on what the scope of your project is. If you're doing something internal, talk to other people, and have your staff do this at the desk, just a nice reference or circulation desk interaction. If you have the question, what kind of things, let's say we're doing for a youth services thing. Maybe you're thinking about adding instruments or something to the kids area. Does your kid like this? Do they prefer percussion? Do they prefer this? What's going on? What are their favorite things to do? Are they bothered maybe by having too much sound? Just something which is a definite accessibility issue if you have a large special needs community who are bothered by auditory things. So just getting these and then having like a notepad or somewhere where you can write down quickly afterwards, which saves the transcribing, and just put it in as common staff time. And we'll be going over this a little more, but just a quick area, you don't have to do a sit down interview and do a recruitment. It's just who comes up and who's there for you to talk to.
Right. So independent card sorting. I know that Kathy and Sonia have been doing some of that for the Mel redesign. But yeah, that can work in a public library too, and especially if you let them just do it at their own speed and put it on a bulletin board, or have an area set aside where they can put out their plan for whatever service you're trying to collect information on. It could be the website, it could be the layout of the building, it could be multiple different things. But basically what's driving that is they're doing it and you're seeing the results. So you're not necessarily spending a lot of time with them while they're doing it, which saves you time to do other things. Other co-design methods.
hmm So just we're gonna go a little more into co-design later, but it's just essentially, working with your patrons to design something. The independent card sorting is kind of like that. You already have a puzzle table. This is another sort of puzzle for them. Just where would you put these sections of the website? Where would you put this area for a special spot for the kids' room? Or, for example, my favorite kind of co-design is working with kids with crayons. And, if you were going to rearrange the youth section, what would you do? And, I always say you may not be able to afford the trampoline floors that the kids want, but you can get maybe a color, palette, or maybe they want all of the books about trucks or something, stuff that you don't typically think of. And I know a lot of people are like, oh no, this goes against our filing system, but displays, anything. There's so many small things you can take just from working with your patrons or the other people, if you're doing internal things with your staff.
Right, absolutely. So once you've figured out what you're going to do, and you might use multiple methods here, just depending on what you're asking, what you're trying to find out, make sure everything that you're releasing, that respondents, that the public is going to use, double check it. Make sure the wording is correct. Check your surveys for bias. Make sure that if you have, one of the co-design methods like using notepad, paper to write down comments and leave those on a bulletin board, or whatever you're doing, make sure that you have the supplies, make sure that the materials you're asking the question on make sense. Take that time, because the better the tool is, the better the information will be. Also, at that time, determine how long you're going to collect the information for. Uh, usually you're not going to just leave it open all the time. You have a set period, and that goes back to your time budgeting. So determine your timeline, stick to your timeline, and then promote your efforts wherever you can. So use every channel available to your library. If you've got a Facebook page, it goes on the Facebook page. Any other social media channel definitely goes there. It's at your front desk. It's on signs throughout your library. It's in your local community. You want as much participation as you can get, because a lot of these methods, they're going to have a low response rate. So to defeat that, you need to get that out so everybody in your community knows about it. So definitely promote your efforts as much as you possibly can. And then after the collection period starts, every once in a while spot check, especially if you're using a survey. Make sure everything, you're getting responses. Maybe they're skipping this question or that question. Check and see why you think they might be skipping it, or just to check to see that things are going smoothly. If you do all of that, I think you'll have better survey results. You'll definitely, with the promotion, have more survey results. Anything to add on that, Kathy?
Not particularly, just as you're collecting, especially with the big things you're leaving out in your library, like if you have a bulletin board for the independent card sorting. Just another part of spot checking is obviously going by, making sure no one's messed with it, but also taking photos after, every round of, I say round, but let's say you're sitting at the desk and you see someone do something over there and then, they put up their answers and they wander away. If you have a moment, walk over with your phone, take a picture to see what their answers are and walk back. If you have something where you have a board up asking a question about the library, you can, I know one library, they actually responded to the answers and things like that. So someone wrote, "It's too cold in here all the time." Someone said, we're working with facilities to get it up, the temperature up a bit, stuff like that. So just it can be a little more interactive with spot checking as well. Okay.
Okay, well, after your timeline is over, your collection timeline is complete, obviously you're going to start reading your results, and with the spot checks, you're going to be reading your results probably throughout the whole period. Step one, read read through it. See if you find any great quotes or stories that you can use in your community with your board, for your staff. And then if you're using survey tools that have analysis tools built in, use them. There's no sense in dumping everything somewhere else if there are already tools inside the product that you're using. So, for example, SurveyMonkey, Google Forms, there are tools embedded in them. Use those tools. Don't reinvent the wheel and take things out into Excel. And I mean, you can do that, but step one, use the native tools. For the micro interviews, you want to take micro interviews?
Sure. It's like I said, if you have a notepad at the desk, you can just write down, or even have like a little checklist. So like kids who like instruments, check. Kids who hate instruments, check. Just keep a list where other staff know what's going on. This is once again communication and promoting it. So your staff knows what's going on, so they're not like, why is there this weird checklist of children tambourinists? No one knows. So just go through, keep everyone up to date, and then they can add to it too. They can +1 or add a check or do whatever they need to do. It also, there's other versions if you don't want to have, if you have multiple service desks or something like that, you could have an area in the break room or wherever you eat your lunch where there's a whiteboard, a giant piece of poster paper, anything like that. Or if you're a more digital location, you can just do a shared Google Doc, which, multiple people can edit at once. You get live update, up to the minute results and all that great fun stuff. I personally love the Google Suite, so that's probably the one I would stick with the most. But it's really easy, and it's just something you can, collaboratively edit on. And that's also a lot of the same information is what we're saying for the card sorting as well. Google Doc, whiteboard, all those great things. But if you're doing, like I said, an independent poll or something outside, just do routine checks, counts. You can also keep that in the same kind of locations. Just at the desk, you can see 4 people have interacted with it. These are what they've said, things like that. If you have a board with magnets, putting which, we're trying to come up with a new slogan for the library. Which ones do you guys prefer? Put it up, and they can even rank, make it a more qualitative rank too, and they can give their feedback and their results.
And so what Kathy said about the staff knowing why those check marks are behind the desk, it goes all the way back to your planning stages. Make sure that when you're making your plan, every staff member that could possibly touch what you're collecting knows what's going on. You might have somebody that's working part-time and is not in every day. They still need to know what's going on, so they know what those check marks are for. They know why that whiteboard is out there. It's often overlooked. You might have 2 people collecting the survey information, and there's always somebody who doesn't know what's going on. So be sure, way back in the planning stages, that everyone knows we're collecting whatever we're collecting. Here's how we're doing it. And make sure that they're familiar with the material, so there isn't that loss of data because somebody just doesn't know that they're supposed to be collecting it.
And then also with the co-design, since you're working with them to do this, the best thing that you can do is ask them to explain it to you, because as much as you can guess what they're trying to go for, much like children's drawings, it's hard to tell that that is not supposed to be a squirrel and it's actually a dragon. You never know. So ask them to explain it to you, and as soon as you are able, typically depending on the situation, you might want to wait until you're away from the person, write it down. Because it can make, this fun activity seem more like research and like they're being studied, and it can be a little off-putting if you just start writing down what they're saying immediately. But as soon as you are able to, write it down, because the longer you are away from something, the less you remember of it. So just write it down as soon as possible, because I know my memory is terrible. So don't be like me. Be better than me. Do you have anything else to add to that, Joe?
No, I don't.
Okay. So moving on, we have some tools that can help.
Sure. Of course, Project Outcome. Project Outcome is a free set of tools that has, wow, it's got templates in it. It's got dashboards. You can see what other folks have done. It's all about collecting qualitative data. No, go ahead.
It's actually qualitative and quantitative. There's a lot of Yeah, it's a lot of quantitative. Some of them don't have a lot of qualitative built in, but you can add extra questions, up to 3 extra questions at the end. The best part about Project Outcome is you can compare yourself to similar libraries around the country and around the state. So you can be like, yeah, we're doing better than California. That's great. Google Forms, that's another great one. I'd actually rank that above SurveyMonkey, because at the free level of SurveyMonkey, you get much more operability out of Google Forms, and it's something that I think is becoming ubiquitous across the internet, so most people have seen a Google form.
And Kathy loves Google Forms. Kathy loves everything about Google, the Google
That's
suite.
the other Kathy that loves Google Forms. I prefer other survey things, but for what our needs are, I tend to go to Google Forms for these things. And then usability.gov. It's run by the government. It's trustworthy, and these are their standards. You know, if you're worried about lawsuits, pretty much if you stick close to these standards, you're going to be pretty solid, because they make the laws.
Because they make the laws.
They make the laws. Okay. Oh, and I just realized I didn't actually talk about some of the other things. Oh, because it was in the previous. Oh, you should watch our previous webinar, but I'll quickly go over it again. So one of the other tools of the trade, or different methods you can collect for, co-design and different things like that, other than a big piece of paper, is if you're trying to, reach out to people who are more digitally native. Another way of doing this for co-design, let me go to it, is I saw this one library present on how they use Tumblr. They set up private Tumblr accounts where the only other people who could see what the people were sharing, what the people doing the research. And it was a co-design where the people, got to walk through their lives, got to use their smartphones to document. They had like a certain set number of tasks. So take a picture of your best friend was one of them. And they got a lot of pictures of dogs and cats and things like that. So more than they expected, and it was a lot of fun going through all of those things. But it also gave a greater sense of what the people's life is like outside of the library and how we're interacting. So it's pretty great. But that's just something I wanted to touch on for tools that can help. But what next? Ooh, we're having great fun with this. This is actually Joe's baby. So he knows all about what to expect when you're expecting your PLS data. And that's going to be our next webinar. We're going to be talking about all the different things you can do to play around with that data, where you can find it, all the great things you can do.
Right, and we'll talk about the PLS data that we collect and what's available on imls.gov, what's available through our website. Yeah, this is definitely my baby. So this next one should be really fun.
He's really excited about it.
I'm pretty excited. I am.
Will it be exactly 9 months after the PLS survey opens? Is that when it is? October? See. I think it's going to be pretty close. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, 8 months. 8 months. No. Very close, though. Very close.
Oh, we're terrible at this planning thing, which is why you should fill out our survey and tell us how bad we are at it.
Yeah, there's that.
There's that segue. I'm queen of segues. Okay. So please fill out the survey. It'll be extremely helpful for us. Regardless of when you're watching this, just do it. It's helpful, and we would love and appreciate you. Well, we do anyway, but we would love and appreciate you even more for doing that.
Even more. Yep.
And if you have any questions at any time, once again, you could be coming into this months down the line. Our emails are at the bottom of the screen. Send us an email. That's why we're here. You are not bothering us. So many people tell me,
Say that all the time.
yeah, well, no, specifically you. They're worried about bothering you, probably because you're the gatekeeper of the PLS data. And I tell them, no, no, no. This is what he does. It makes him happy to feel needed in an office full of women.
Yeah, something like that. No, I'm big into customer service. I think it's the most important thing that libraries do actually is welcoming people through their door and serving their needs. And I am very happy to do that for you all. So feel free to call me. You're definitely not bothering me. You're not bothering anybody up here. We're all
We're just
happy to hear from
excited.
you.
Yeah, we're just excited to talk to someone that isn't one of the 11 other people on our floor. It's like a new fresh face. It's a lot of fun to, get out and see the world, which brings us to our next point. In the files in the bottom right of the screen, there are the PowerPoint files as well as the Library of Michigan statewide library services staff list. Those are the 11 people I was just speaking of. You can reach out to any of us for any question. If we don't have the answer, we will get you to the right person. You won't be bothering any of us, and we do library visits. So
Bonus.
if you want Joe to visit your library in the fish costume, we can do that.
Okay, I'm not saying that the fish costume will be joining me when I come to visit your library.
I just ask for the fish costume. As he said, customer service is very important to him, so he will do it if that is what you need to feel comfortable for us reaching out. But that's all we have for today.
And that's how she's going to try to end it, with me in a fish costume.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all try to do at least 10 visits.
Randy does about 40. Is the
Yeah,
fish
Randy's
costume?
all over.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
that's
the
what I
fish
said.
costume is loanable, Lise, but I don't know. We could obviously discuss. We're open to ideas. It's a brook trout, if that matters.
I haven't seen that costume in a while, though.
Oh, I know where it is.
Oh, of course you do.
Yeah. But yeah, so we can, if you want Joe to visit, Lise. There you go.
Oh.
Yes, we can
Oh, dang.
just email him, email Kathy Lancaster. I know she would love to be there for that. She loves story times. We can figure something out. It'll be great.
Well, for the rest of you, yeah, we all try to go to at least 10 libraries a year, and we're more than happy to go to more. Our plan is to visit everybody. This is our second year. Yeah, this is our second year in. So we've done, yeah, I believe it is.
I think it's the third year, but I haven't been here
Second
any year.
official year. You're right. It's the third year, but it's the second year we've decided, hey, we're going to do this thing and really started promoting it widespread.
Mhm.
Yeah. So our goal is to hit all of the systems, and then we'll start over at the beginning again. So
Yeah.
we want everybody to have actually really we want to see every library. And
It's
we
a lot
want
of
to.
fun. I love it.
I do. I love library visits. It's awesome. But if you're not on our list for a scheduled visit, we try to put these things together. We don't want to ambush anybody. Just because you're not on there, if you call us, we'll go.
Mhm.
That's pretty much how we've been operating. We'll go. One of us, two of us, however many you request, whatever you want to talk about. Take a look at that attached file down there because it has our subject areas, and yeah, we'll come to you.
Yeah.
So
So
I think that's all we had for today.
that's all we have. So have a great day, everyone. Thank you for listening.